Did LeBron James use performance-enhancing drugs? Or does misery love company? The hate is real, y'all. Let's get into some of this straight game.
Yeah. Blackjack. Life is like a game of cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Yeah. Blackjack. To play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button notification. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and tell a friend, if you will. And like I always say, if you would like to be one of the first people notified when I drop some of this straight game, please do me a favor and hit that little bell notification right below this video. I'm going to get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, there was an explosive accusation, if you will, made by a former UFC fighter by the name of Chael Sonnen. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. CHAELSONNEN. And this guy who was a former UFC fighter who has admittingly taken performance enhancing drugs, also been caught and suspended a numerous amount of times for taking performance enhancing drugs, right? Has now made an allegation, not backed up by any concrete facts other than what he said on the Flagrant podcast, basically saying that LeBron James uses performance enhancing drugs. Ladies and gentlemen, I would hope that you wouldn't entertain this as being some kind of factual information from a guy who got caught using performance enhancing drugs, from the perspective that he's now what we would call in the neighborhood, he's now dry snitching, right? And but the thing that bothers me the most is he said that basically that him and LeBron James basically, and I'm going to quote him, we have the same drug guy, if you will, right? Now, we don't know that to be true, right? There's no evidence, there's no paperwork, there's no drug test, there's no none of that confirms anything that he's saying. Ironically, he also makes the same claim in regards to Tiger Woods. You know, I don't know if he knows Tiger Woods. I don't know if he knows LeBron James. Like I said, once again, but he's saying and making these accusations about players arguably who are the best to ever do it in their sport, right? But making an accusation and saying, well, yeah, you know, Tiger Woods uses it, LeBron James uses it. The drug abbreviation is called EPO. And like I said, it's crazy because, you know, like I said, once again, people can come out and make any kind of accusation. But this is the statement that he made. He basically said, if you know what these performance enhancers did, then you would know why it does matter. We have the same drug guy. I know exactly what he's doing. EPO matters. It's the reason LeBron takes it. It matters. EPO increases your red blood cells, which gives you endurance so you can play all game long. Now, you could take vitamin B12 and it'll do the same thing. High doses of vitamin B12, you know, will help you enhance your endurance in the whole 9 yards, right? But this guy Sonnen, he's basically saying that he knows because him and LeBron have the same drug guy. Where's the evidence, Mr. Sonnen? You don't have any evidence to that effect, right? You can only speak for yourself, and that was what you were caught using along with other performance enhancing drugs whether it be HGH, other growth hormones, and so on and so forth, right? So I don't really understand. Like I said, once again, here it is that LeBron breaks the scoring title, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scoring title, and now all of a sudden, once again, like Brother Denzel Washington said, once you get higher up on the ladder, here comes the devil, right, to come to try to shoot you down. Now, after all of these years, we've never heard anything in regards to LeBron James using any kind of drugs, anything like that, And like I said, and according, as far as I'm concerned, we still haven't. This is somebody who's trying to go viral on a podcast by making an unfounded, unsubstantiated claim and accusation in regards to LeBron James using a drug that he cannot prove that LeBron James has used, period. Now, if you on the other side and you want to say, okay, I believe him. Okay, you don't like LeBron. That's cool. You know what I mean? But until I have evidence in regards to that, I don't believe what people just come out and tell me. The other day, I'll give you a prime example. I was talking to a friend of mine and talking about getting tickets to the fight, the Garcia Davis fight, right? Coming up in Las Vegas on the 22nd, April 22nd, right? And when you first logged into the AXS.com, AmericanExpress.com, they basically said that they didn't have any tickets available right now, check back later or whatever. And, I was trying to tell my friend, I said, yo, their tickets are not sold out. He said, I'm going to go on, social media and check and see. And he found somebody that says, yeah, I went on to the site, the tickets are sold out already. I went back 10 minutes later, the tickets was on sale. They were trying to overhype the event and make it look like that people were that interested at $900 a ticket. Not so. I relate that to this situation involving LeBron James. When somebody can come out and say something, right, online, on Instagram or wherever, right, in reference to something that they think they had an experience with and saying the tickets were sold out, or saying that LeBron James uses performance-enhancing drugs. And once again, you go back and you check, and I checked on AXS.com, and they had tickets for sale. But this guy on the internet running around saying the tickets were sold out. I don't know who he was working for, but, that's what people do. And that's what Mr. Sonnen is doing right now. He's yelling from the top of the barn, basically, me and LeBron James got the same drug guy. I know what he uses, I know what he takes, and I know why he takes it. We don't know nothing. We know what you said. And we know you haven't produced any evidence other than what you said. And so once again, like I said, I just find this very, very disturbing that a guy who I don't think he knows LeBron James, you know what I mean? I don't know if he met LeBron James or they might have met in passing or whatever, in order to be able to say that, LeBron James would do such a thing. Like I said, once again, but yeah. And let me give you this, because, failures, misery loves company, man. You got to understand something. They basically said Sonnen failed multiple drug tests during his fighting career and was busted for using EPO and human growth hormone. In the same clip, Sonnen also accuses Tiger Woods of using EPO, HGH, and testosterone. What is that, y'all? What's going on, man? He got Tiger Woods ain't never been busted for using no drugs. LeBron James never been busted. Next he gonna come out, he gonna say Michael Jordan used something. You know what I mean? This is the thing that you have to be careful about with this internet stuff, with this YouTube stuff. Because a lot of people will come out and make accusations trying to bring attention to themselves, right? When none of the information that they're imparting on these podcasts and things is backed up by anything concrete. Nothing. It's just what they said, And like I said, I seen that this had grabbed a few headlines, but there's no proof, So I made this video from that perspective, like I said, there is no evidence that LeBron James has ever used any kind of performance-enhancing drugs. There is no evidence that Tiger Woods has used any performance-enhancing drugs, despite what you may think, based on what this guy just said. So once again, I would advise you to do your own research, man. Do your own research. But with this story here, there's really no research to do. It's merely a speculation, some kind of allegation, some kind of, this accusation that, somebody has the same drug guy. No. We know Mr. Sonnen has a drug guy because Mr. Sonnen got caught using drugs. We don't know nothing about LeBron James having no drug guy. We don't know nothing about Tiger Woods having no drug guy. But Mr. Sonnen, as it's been noted, in articles, and like I said, I didn't even know about this guy until he said LeBron James's name. So it could look like a clout chase move too. But more importantly, basically, I'm gonna read it again. And Sonnen failed multiple drug tests during his fighting career, and was busted for using EPO and human growth hormone. We ain't heard nothing about that in regards to LeBron James. We ain't heard nothing about that in regards to Tiger Woods. And so once again, the reason that this guy would make these accusations is beyond me. And like I said, in the world of men being men, from the standpoint of, let me take my hit, and if I got caught, I got caught. I don't need to try to put nobody else's name in nothing that they weren't involved in. Like I say, once again, there's no evidence of any kind, not one scintilla of evidence that LeBron James ever used any performance-enhancing drugs. There's no evidence of any kind that Tiger Woods ever used any performance-enhancing drugs. But there is evidence and knowledge and his own admission. Mr. Sonnen failed multiple drug tests during his fighting career and was busted for using EPO and human growth hormone. So I think Mr. Sonnen needs to talk about his drug problem, the drugs that he used when he was fighting in the UFC, and leave LeBron James and Tiger Woods' name alone, because their drug tests have been coming back clean. As far as the NBA is concerned, because we haven't heard anything in regards to anything like that. And as far as the PGA is concerned, the Pro Golf Association is concerned in regards to Tiger Woods. But you got to be careful. People will try to say things about you that are totally not true in order to drag you down, because they simply might not even just like you. It's done every day. Your boy DELRAY, straight game.